Welcome back to Mystical Heart Tarot Readings. This is members mini general tarot reading and angel numbers. Remember, these angel numbers are for Sunday, March the 26th, 2023. So we'll go ahead and get started. The first one on the list is Leah B. Leah B is first on the list. All right, let's see what we get for Leah B. All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this tells me that you've lost focus on some part of your life. There's some part of your life that you're not focusing on. You've taken your sights off of it. And perhaps you're not researching, you're not doing what you need to do in that part of your life. You might be distracted from it. Now we have the Star card. The Star card could represent somebody under the sign of Aquarius, but not necessarily. It could be Aquarius in their birth chart. Just letting you know that. So this card is telling me that you need to be patient. Perhaps there's something you need to be patient on when it comes to whatever it is you're not focusing on. Perhaps it requires some patience. Now we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So we have not focusing on some part of your life that you needed to do research on. Lacking patience, so you need to be patient. There's something you're not prepared for. There's some truth that you're not prepared for. And perhaps it could be a spiritual truth. I say that because of all the purples and the blues that's in this particular card. You might even be feeling conflicted over this, whatever this is. You're not gaining the clarity that you need. There's a truth. And you might be feeling conflicted over this situation. And perhaps the reason that you've lost focus here on some aspect of your life is because you're juggling something. Some things, some aspects of your life may be coming in conflict with each other. I can see some parts of your life, some aspects that you hold value in, coming in conflict with each other. And maybe you're not being honest with yourself. Maybe you're not being honest with yourself about this situation. And by not being honest with yourself about this situation, where there may be two aspects that are in conflict with each other, that's why you've lost focus. Let go of a fixed plan. Allow for spontaneity and growth. So maybe you had a fixed plan here, and that's why you've lost focus. And that might be why you're not gaining clarity on it, because it was a fixed plan. And perhaps you need to open your mind up and allow for spontaneity and growth. Your angel number is 361. 361. Okay, next up is Of the Light. Sorry, I had to rearrange myself. All right, this is for Of the Light. So we're starting out with the Page of Pentacles here. You were possibly going to have a fresh start in something, and there's a challenge. You're presented with a challenge on that fresh start. The Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands tells me that you might be feeling a little down about it. The pigeons. Perhaps you received a message or messages that you were not expecting. This could be related to family, and when I say family, I don't necessarily mean blood family. Some could be starting a new life chapter with the butterflies. And having, I see harmony here. I see harmony in this situation. I see unrest when it comes to communication and thinking. I don't see, if this card was upright, I'd see a conflict within the way that you're feeling. Your feeling is being in conflict, but it's not upright, it's in reverse. So the conflict that you were dealing with when it came to your feelings, you're letting it go. So what I'm saying here is that you were going to start something fresh, a new journey here. But you received messages that hurt your feelings. However, as far as family is concerned, and as I was saying, it does not necessarily mean blood family. Perhaps they've moved on to a new chapter. And you're not wanting to communicate about it. But you're letting go of the conflicted feelings that you were feeling over this situation. What does your heart want? Be free to manifest your heart's desires. Your angel number is 277. 277. All right, next up is Dixie. All right, this is for Dixie. That one wanted to come out. I see you laying here thinking of things, maybe coming up with new ideas, holding on to one that you feel is a good idea, but you have others that you're thinking about. You're resting on it. You're taking time to think about it. No longer feeling emotionally defeated. No longer feeling emotionally defeated in this situation. I feel like you have completed something that you were passionate about, something you're passionate about, and that's why you're coming up with new ideas, because you've completed something that you were passionate about. The deer in the background reflects gentleness. So whatever it was that you completed dealt with gentleness, a gentle nature. The Eight of Pentacles is about losing focus, though, in some part of your life that you hold value in. Or not necessarily a part of life, maybe something in general that you hold value in. And I'll give you an example. The rings I wear on my fingers, I hold value in them. Yeah, they're materialistic. I understand that. But I still hold value in them. They each hold a meaning to me. So there's something that you have lost focus on that you hold value in. The Tower card in reverse. Fear of falling from grace. Perhaps falling from grace is something that you're in fear of. There's a change. I feel like there may be some type of a change, and you're feeling that you might fall from grace in this change. But that's not necessarily true. You won't know until you land. You deserve good things. Keep your focus on what you want. Keep your focus on what you want. Your angel number is 337. 337. All right, next up is Deal You Fits. This is for Deal You Fits. All right, you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Cups is about our emotions, our relationships, our connections to other people. And when it's in reverse, we might be dealing with a loss of some sort. Letting down our guard, exposing our heart, allowing our heart to feel emotions, allowing our heart to be emotional. Perhaps somebody that you were connected to was not who you thought they were. Perhaps they were not peaceful. The Ten of Wands in reverse. This is about an emotional disconnection from somebody that has really hurt your feelings. And here we have what I consider to be one of the family cards. Perhaps somebody has moved on and began a new chapter in life. Otherwise, there's harmony here. But I feel like somebody has moved on and started a new chapter. The Six of Pentacles is about unrest in some part of your life that you hold value in. Perhaps somebody is asking for help and you're not able to provide that help. It could be monetary help, but not necessarily. It could be some other type of help that you're not able to help with. So you've had to take a step back. And when you take a step back, your heart is exposed. And that's why you're feeling hurt. Perhaps this person was not a true person to you. As I said, not peaceful, not a peaceful person. And they perhaps got upset because you were not able to help them. And this has hurt your heart that you had let your guard down and exposed your heart, and now your heart is really hurting. And we have the cats in this picture, or we have the cat, who the cat would be. Cats are more or less independent. Somebody moving out on and starting a new chapter in life. There's also a rabbit. So somebody's creative, independent, starting a new chapter. The way is clear. Awaken to the power within you. So perhaps this was something that you were not wanting to happen or not expecting to happen. It's hurt you emotionally. It's hurting you, your feelings. You're unable to help this person, and they may be asking for help. But the way is clear. Awaken to the power within you to do whatever it is you need to do. All right. Your angel number, you fits, is 139. 139. Next up is Kieran. All right, this is for Kieran. Oh, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So here we have the Queen of Pentacles. This queen's not being very patient. She's not a very patient queen when she's in reverse. The Three of Wands tells me you're trying to create or improve feelings, but you might be receiving messages. You've got pigeons here. Pigeons are messengers. These pigeons may be bringing you a message about something that's coming in on that ship. We've got a lot of pentacles here. The pentacles, as I always say, reflects things that we hold value in. So there's something that you hold value in. Something you hold value in that is perhaps making you feel fulfilled. However, it's not complete. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. This is about relationships. And remember, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be other kind of relationships. And moving forward. Moving forward in relationships. Emotionally moving forward in relationships. Advancing, taking action on relationships. Showing your allegiance to others. And now we have the Empress. Creative, nurturing. Let's see, we've got a butterfly here, so somebody's starting a new chapter in life. We have a deer here. This is about dealing things in a gentle manner, gently. The rabbit, along with the Empress herself, is about creation. The circle of life. This is also about being motherly. This card can also represent the Blessed Mother or Mother Earth. Herself, watching over you. You have a sensitive antenna. Sensitive people collect the emotions of others. In other words, what this card is telling you is that you're an empath. You feel what other people feel, and you hold on to it. And that's not really a good thing. It's not good for you to hold on to others' feelings that you collect. And I would strongly advise you to go to my community tab and look at grounding techniques and perhaps ground yourself. Because being an empath and collecting all those emotions, because a lot of those emotions can be negative emotions that you're collecting. Check out my community tab, the grounding techniques, and see if there's one there that will fit you. And use it, because collecting other people's emotions can make you sick. Your angel number is 516. 516. Next up is True California Girl. All right, True California Girl, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles, you have completed something and you are now feeling abundant. You are feeling abundant. In completing whatever this was that you completed, I feel like you drained your energy. It took a lot of energy in order to complete this. And you may have had help from others and feel stable in the relationship that you have with the others that may have assisted you in completing this. Somebody may have even offered help. I always see this as one of the other family cards as well, and it's in reverse. So there may be some, it's not bad because it's only the 4, but there may be some instability within the family, and it doesn't have to be blood family. Keep that in mind. And now we have the 10 of Wands. We have 2 10s on the board. The 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Whatever this was that you completed, you went through a rough time completing it. Even though you may have had help doing it, it was still a rough time when it came to draining your energy, hurting your feelings. But in the end, when you completed this and became abundant, was it a good thing? That's what you have to look at. Was it worth it? The way is clear. Awaken to the power within you. Your angel number is 264. 264. Next up is Monica. All right, this is for Monica. Monica. We have the Moon card. This could represent somebody under the sign of Pisces or that has Pisces in their chart, but not necessarily. I just like to let you know that. Something hidden in darkness. Something hidden in darkness. Now, we have this crab here. This crab has many legs, and this crab can wander in many different directions. And then we have the wolves there that are howling at the full moon. But this card tells me that there's something hidden in darkness, because even the crab has its shell that it lives in. And we know that wolves aren't usually out at night. The Nine of Swords. This tells me that perhaps there is something you may have had messages or some sort of communication or some sort of thoughts that were stressing you out. Perhaps this is what's hidden in darkness. This Six of Swords tells me that you're moving away. See, the moon's changed now. The moon has changed. It's no longer a full moon. You're moving away. You're taking your thoughts. You're taking your ideas. You're taking your positive thoughts, your positive communication, and you're moving forward. We've got the Justice card. The Justice card could represent somebody under the sign of Libra, but not necessarily. Or it could be somebody with Libra in their chart. Also, again, not necessarily. Just letting you know that. This is about things that are out of balance. It could be about dishonesty. It could be about corruption. It could be about an injustice. Something hidden in darkness was an injustice. Now we have the Emperor. This could be somebody under the sign of Aries, but not necessarily. Or it could be somebody with Aries in their birth chart. Once again, not necessarily, just letting you know that. When this Emperor is in reverse, this is about you being manipulated, about feeling powerless, about feeling uneasy. So, what I'm taking from this reading, and it is a pretty powerful reading because we have 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards. Major arcana cards are major parts of our life, where the minor arcana are, which would be like the Six of Swords or the Nine of Swords, would be like on our daily aspects of life. Whereas the majors are something major taking place. It's not something that would happen on a daily basis. These things are not something that would happen normally on a daily basis. So something was hidden in darkness, an injustice. It's making you feel powerless or manipulated. Be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. And I think you desire peace, which is what this could be. Your angel number is 218. 218. Next up is Staff Grabber. Give me 1 second. Let me get a drink here. All right. Staff grabber. Sorry about that. I needed to get a drink. So we have the Ace of Cups here. There's a delay in what I feel like would have been some sort of relationship. Now, it doesn't, not necessarily romantic, it could be a friendship of some type. And keep in mind, I've said this many times, when I say relationship, it could be friends, family, acquaintances, co-workers, and pets. Yes, I said pets. So, there could be a delay here. You were going to start something new, and there's a delay. Well, now we have the Hierophant, the High Priest. Could be somebody in the sign of Taurus, but not necessarily, or it could be somebody that has Taurus in their birth chart. Also, not necessarily, just letting you know that. I see a lot of yellow here. Also see the purple, which is spiritual. But this Hierophant in reverse, this could be dealing with receiving poor advice, perhaps hypocrisy, and that's why there's a delay here. Maybe even corruption. Somebody may have been corrupt. You might be dealing with some corruption. And now we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is about you bringing an end to something. This is about you bringing something to an end. That something could be people talking behind your back. I feel like you have overcome or have completed many things. You've completed many things, many goals. But I feel like you've had distractions with all these swords going in your back, and you're putting an end to it. And that, once again, falls into this corruption, this poor advice, this hypocrisy. Wow. That card likes to come out a lot. So, once again, we're talking about family. Once again, not necessarily blood family. Perhaps somebody starting a new chapter, independent. But This is bringing harmony. By doing this, by starting a new chapter and being independent, it's bringing harmony in. And this is about taking control. This is all about somebody taking control. Whether it be emotional control or not, this is about taking control. These seahorses there are about patience, patiently taking control. Be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. Your angel number is 276. 276. Next up is Pamela. All right, this is for Pamela. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands in reverse. So you might be feeling defeated right now. Let's see why. You might be feeling defeated because perhaps you have a separation from others. When I say others, this could be people you thought of as friends may have disconnected. Somebody that you used to party with may have gone their separate ways. You may have had a dispute, and that's why you feel you're feeling defeated. The King of Swords in reverse tells me that somebody was not being rational. Somebody was not being rational here in what they were saying. They weren't being logical and they weren't being rational. But you're moving forward. You're moving forward to create and achieve goals that you're setting out to achieve. And you're not letting this make you feel emotionally defeated. You might be feeling defeated, but you're not emotionally defeated. because you're going to move forward, whether they are with you or not, whether they stand by your side or not. You're not going to let them stop you. You're not going to let this stop you. You're going to move forward. You're going to create something. And you're not going to be emotionally defeated from this loss. You're not letting the loss of the... See, there's 3 cups here. You see there's 3 cups here, and there's 3 cups here. You're not allowing that to make you feel emotionally defeated. Explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you. Your angel number is 312. 312. All right, next up is Sarah M. Sarah M. So, Sarah, you've got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Something's not complete. You're not feeling fulfilled. But even though something is not complete, something hasn't ended yet or come to a completion yet, you have a victory. You're victorious. I see you doing a balancing act when it comes to different aspects that you hold value in. You're working to maintain balance between these two. And perhaps the answer to maintaining the balance between these two is on that boat. You've got the Justice card here. This could represent the sign of Libra or somebody that has Libra in their birth chart, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. So the Justice card, when I pull it off this pile, is going to be on top of the 6 of Wands. Victory. A truth. victory and truth. About somebody being sneaky. Victory and truth about somebody that's being sneaky. And I feel this is somebody that is a part of your life that's preventing you from fulfillment. Perhaps they have you trying to bring balance in to different aspects of your life. But even though you might not feel fulfilled at the moment, you are going to have a victory. The truth is going to come out. The truth about somebody being sneaky. Feel and release. Release all you've accumulated on this journey. Your angel number is 171. 171. Next up is Tanya T. All right, Tanya T. You got the Star card. So the Star card is in reverse. This could represent somebody under the sign of Aquarius or have Aquarius in their birth chart, just to let you know that. But not necessarily. This card in reverse is telling you to be patient. Be patient. You're at a crossroads. And you have to make a choice. Do you follow this deer? This gentle deer? And be creative? Or do you follow this group? You have to make the choice. But be patient about making that choice. You've got the Judgment card. This is about an awakening. It's about a change coming. It's also about freedom. Freedom to make this choice. You just have to be patient. And be patient in making your choice. You might be feeling a little conflicted within yourself over this choice. You might be feeling a little conflicted over making this choice, but it will, once you make this choice, there's going to be a change. This change could be about you letting go of somebody that you thought was loyal, somebody you thought was a true friend or a true partner, whichever the case may be. And that might be the choice that you have to make, is letting go of this person. See with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages. Your angel number is 128, 128. Next up is Just Dawn. This is for Just Dawn. This is about some type of a conflict, some unrest. This could have been a verbal conflict that you couldn't get away from. Here we have the King of Wands, passionate king. King of authority. He sits there, he looks like he's a king of authority. So this conflict perhaps could have been with this person, but not necessarily. But I feel like it's caused some unrest in some part of your life. And now we have the King of Pentacles. And they're both looking away. They're not looking at each other. They're not looking away from each other. They're looking straight forward. The King of Pentacles is about wisdom. So this is about authority and wisdom. Perhaps wisdom to know that this conflict has caused some unrest in some part of your life. And now you're presented with a challenge because you are going to try for a fresh start. This is about trying for a fresh start in some part of your life. In some part of your life, you are going to try for a fresh start. But there's conflict here. And perhaps these two kings could be one and the same person. Wisdom and authority perhaps prevented you from pursuing this fresh start, and maybe they had a good reason for it. Explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you. So the only thing that's holding you back from this fresh start is you. And yes, these two kings could represent you because they are not necessarily males. Your angel number is 154. 154. All right, next up is Jane S. All right, this is for Jane S. All right, the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. The blindfold's coming off. The chains are coming off. You're letting go of thoughts and communications that you had been focusing on that was unnecessary. Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups to me is a family card, and keep in mind it does not have to be blood family. So in this Ten of Cups, we have butterflies, somebody starting a new chapter, we have bees that are working hard for others, and perhaps that's why this gathering is not taking place. Or perhaps you have emotionally disconnected from others, and maybe it's because they are working hard and some are beginning a new chapter. However, you are putting up a wall to protect your heart. You are guarding your heart. You're guarding your heart because now we have the Devil card. This could reflect somebody under the sign of Capricorn or somebody that has Capricorn in their birth chart. Somebody's playing with fire. Somebody is playing with fire. And that's why you're protecting yourself, because you don't want to get hurt. The Knight of Swords. This is about irrational communication, perhaps from this person. And perhaps they are not being truthful. I believe this is a hawk. It's in the cards in reverse. So this would say that somebody's not being truthful. It is safe to let go. You are surrounded by love. So you're having to let go of somebody. And this card is telling you it's safe. You're guarding your heart. You didn't want your heart to get hurt. But it's safe to let go. You're surrounded by love. Your angel number is 266. 266. Okay, Danielle. All right. Wow. Those flew out. Spirit wanted you to hear this message. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is you're taking action. You're getting away from some type of conflict. You're moving away from a conflict that's about to erupt. You're moving away because you want to maintain stability in your life. You're moving away. You don't want to be in the middle of this conflict. So you're moving away. You're taking action to move away from this conflict in order to maintain the stability in your life. However, you have to make a choice when it comes to friends. The Lover's card could represent somebody under the sign of Gemini or have Gemini in their birth chart, just to let you know that, but not necessarily. So you have to make a choice when it comes to friends. That might be what this conflict is brewing about. You've got a knight here and you've got a knight here taking action. You might have a premonition of what's taking place here. Perhaps some truth is going to be spoken. By taking action and moving away from this conflict, you're going to start something new, something from the heart. But don't forget, you've got to make a choice when it comes to friendships. Perhaps you have a premonition of this choice that you have to make. But you're going to start something new. You're going to create something new that's from the heart. And you're going to be victorious when you do. The Six of Wands, when it's upright, is a victory card. Breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. Your angel number is 399. 399. I send much love and many blessings to everybody. As always, I'll see you back next time. If you'd like another reading, be sure to be there at the live. Be early. Get on the list. First come, first serve. Have a wonderful day.